Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to episode 11 on my Rugby League Live 3 Win 1, Take 1 series. Now we're back to playing 13 a game sides, and that started last episode, which is episode 10. So if you want to see the first two games of the 13 side style of videos, go back and check that out. But no more Auckland 9s, and I gotta say, I did find it very, very tough transitioning back into 13 side game, just in terms of expectations. I mean, after scoring tries, like there was some games where we're scoring 50 points a game, including the very last one against the West Tigers, and that almost requires you to score like every set. So coming back here and going into grinding out some games and that sort of stuff, I did find it tough, and you saw we struggled a fair bit against some low ranked sides like the Knights and the Tigers, and continuing taking on the lower ranked sides. Titans are a side we should be beating. Whether we do is a whole different story. But we did pick up some really nice plays last episode. Robbie Farah coming to the side. Andrew McAuliffe. I think we did keep McInnes in the side, and I think he'll be in there for the next few episodes, or at least the next few games. And it's not like a thing where I'm like, oh, McInnes is such a good player. It's more of I just forgot to take him out, to be honest. And then after a few games, I was like, may as well keep him in there. Farah does sometimes get a bit tired, and just more of a just-in-case situation rather than anything else. But 6-0 up, and then Israel Folau splits the defence, just cuts back inside, and I'm not sure it's that chasing, maybe Zillman or someone, but they put up a valiant chase, but Folau, he is not going to be caught there, and this is more of the game I was more expecting from the others. Though you can see it's 30 minutes in and we've scored 2 tries. I mean, it's not like we've come out and blown away aside or anything, but it is more of the sort of game I was expecting. Now right before halftime, it is going to be from about 25 up, but throwing it back to Peter Wallace, P-Wall, and he's going to slot the field goal straight over, and with that, Dave Taylor's sin bin was completed as well. Also, I should mention, we ended last episode on a little bit of a cliffhanger talking about Pat Richards on whether he'll be in the side, and he will be in the side. I'm not sure how long he'll be in the side for, but he is in this side currently, I believe. Solomon Carter was the one who dropped out. I think he's about 81 rated, and I mean, he didn't really set the world on fire for me, so I thought he was the one who can make way for Pat Richards, because I know Pat Richards is a phenomenal player on this game, so yeah, couldn't pass him up, and he's another goal kicker, so if it comes down to it, if I'm missing with Hazem for some reason, I can go for Pat Richards. Another option at field goal as well. But you see here, McInnes, he's actually in the hook position right now. Nothing ended up happening there, but I thought it was worth showing that McInnes was in the hooker role. Now right here, Kenny Bromwich picks up a ball, and 63 minutes in, feeling pretty comfortable, and Titans were really going for it. And I do find they do play catch-off football, which is nice on this game. You can see the Titans, they just grabbed that ball there. That was really a blown opportunity for us. We could have just killed off the game completely there. But Sonny Bill is going to take it around the fullback there, which I believe is Josh Hoffman. And I'm not going to make the same mistakes as what Josh Hoffman for us actually did. And that's just pin the ears back and get thrown over the sideline. We've done that twice already, I think. Or we did it one for sure. The other one was a little bit different, but 2 blown tries there. But Israel Folau is going to score his second try of the game, I believe. And that was just hole running just there. Just hit the hole. Now, it is one of those ones where in the past I might have just, out of instinct, just hit the pass button once I was in the gap. But I'm getting better at analysing the game and just going through that gap there. And I thought Sonny Bill Williams was going to go and do the exact same thing there. Last ditch attempt, save the try, but they couldn't save it just then. Valentine Holmes, who's in the centres now, just they ran over the line there, didn't have to do anything at all apart from just move forward. That was basically it. Now Hazem kicks the goal, 4 from 4. Maybe the pressure of Pat Richards being in the side and taking away his goal kicking. Maybe that's spurred Hazem on to become a better kicker for us. I mean, not that he misses too often, but yeah. So Aiden Caesar, another good player for Titans, another good goal kicker. He's actually doing the kicking, and it's not Greg Bird like it was in the career mode, which I found was very strange there. But Sonny Bill Williams, drawing and passing, gets it to Pat Richards. He cuts back inside, going to cut back again, and that is the perfect sort of zigzag that you want. It is a bit of a scummy move, and I'll say that, but I wasn't really expecting the score. I just kind of did it just to see what would happen, and then when it actually worked, I was like, well, I kind of got a score. And then to make things even better there, Hazem kicked the goal. That brings us up to 31 points. So we will get 2 bonus players, and Titans, they don't have like a hell of a lot of like good players, but some of the players they do are actually quite good. I mean, Greg Bird obviously played a lot of State of Origin games. Caesar, I can see on the screen, that's quite good. Dave Taylor, James Roberts. I mean, we've already got Hoffman, but, Mead, a few of those players. I could do with them is to get 6, 13, 2, 7, and 3. So the first play is Aiden Caesar, 88 rated, primary role is 5'8", can play halfback, and that's where we will be playing Aiden Caesar. He'll be coming into the side. Peter Wallace has done a pretty good job for us, but I feel Aiden Caesar's kind of a better version of Peter Wallace at this stage. And then the second player was Greg Bird. Obviously, we know Greg Bird's a good player, and he'll be coming into that lock position. Kevin Gordon, he's a really good player on this game. In real life, he's okay, but he's very, very overpowered in this game. Based off online, maybe that people are just really good, but found him very hard to deal with. Daniel Mortimer, he looks really, really weird in this game, but we've got him, and I think he's actually rated pretty well in this game, but he won't be playing for us. And then the last player is James Roberts, absolutely superstar. His primary role in this game is fullback, his secondary role winger, and tertiary role is 5'8", yet he's a centre in real life. It puzzles me, some of the ratings and positions and stuff like that on this game, but yeah, James Roberts will be playing in the centres for us. He will not be playing fullback at all. Obviously, we've got Folau there, but he'll be playing in the centres. I think he's 87 rated, so that's pretty good. But that does mean Pat Richards drops out of the side straight away as Valentine Holmes moves back to the wing position. And sorry, Paddy Richards, but someone had to make way, and I felt you were the most cuttable, I suppose. I know the word for it, most redundant, I suppose. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the right word, but that's what I felt was, worth using. Now, that was the first run of the game. Keith Galloway goes off to a pretty nice start here, but we hit the edges immediately. Caesar analysing it, got it to Foran, got it to Jeremy Smith, who dropped the ball down. We drove him back for some reason. A bit of a meathead sort of move there, as we, like I said, we drove him back, but they were facing their own goal line, so we just drove the player back to our own goal line, which was very shit. Now, Lola here, who is on the wing there, he has got the blonde hair, and I've noticed there were a few people, maybe not too many, but on my it was Be a Pro, I think it was. Lola here had black hair, and the reason of the difference is I'm using a updated fan hub version of Lola here, so that's a more realistic one. But just the stock standard game had him with black hair. But we do score a really, really nice try there. They showed like a few different replays here, but see Tompkins had a last ditch attempt to Kieran Foran just threw a dummy, went through, had the big fend out. Not that he had to use it because no one made contact with him, but awesome stuff there by Kieran Foran. And I got to say, Kieran Foran's 91 rated, but he doesn't feel like he's a super good player in this game. It's a little bit weird. Maybe obviously I think pace is a huge thing, and he's not like the fastest player, and that could be a big part of it. I don't know. It's hard to explain why he's not, a huge player in this game. I'm not saying he's obviously a good player, but 91 rated, I would have expected a little bit better. I thought Sam Burgess was a shoo-in to go in and score that one. He got stopped by, I think it was 2 or 3 players there. But we got another chance here. Kieran Foran puts in a little grubber. It's actually a pretty nice one. But they do, I think it's Sean Johnson, stepped around his tackle. And then he ends up just using the leg drive and dragging himself out of there. I couldn't believe when it happened. I was like, Sean Johnson never does that. He was step players, but he doesn't sit there and drag people. That's ridiculous. But 6-0 it is, and we actually were fortunate enough to grab that ball right on half-time. There's been plenty of times where I've tried to pick it up. I don't know if you're supposed to press a button to actually pick it up, but I either just kick it while it's along the floor, or just watch it as the Warriors player comes in and grabs the ball and scores. It's a bit frustrating at times, but Burgess locked onto it and it was alright. 6-0 at half-time though, I was pretty happy with that. Well, I wasn't happy, I would have preferred to, had heaps of tries, because Warriors got a lot of good players, a lot of AP players that we could do with, and it's quite funny taking on them so early on. The ladder position, I think on this game, and on the Rugby League Live 2 game, the ladder position was like so far down, so you could pick up some really nice plays there. But Israel Folau just split the defence from the kick return, and it was a really, really nice try. Once we saw the gap, there was no turning back there, there was no stopping Israel Folau. He had the momentum, and he had enough speed to just go for the corner, and that's what he did. Tompkins came across, but wasn't meant to be. Now right here, we do get quite fortunate. Valentine Holmes picked it up. Now, it is a little bit of a thing where I get confused when there's both the winger and the fullback. I don't really know how to sort of, beat them. I don't really know how to explain it, but to end up converting that try, I'm really bad at that. Maybe I should have went for a second kick or something once I got into a bit of space there, but we didn't. We took the tackle, and I suppose it's better than throwing it, an unnecessary pass and, conceding a line break or a try or something and, having our players on the back foot. But right now, it's just a matter of playing some smart footy, getting some field position, and that wasn't the smartest footy, but it did work out there. As you can see there, three players, I think it was, did end up pulling Sonny Bill back, but it was to no avail, or was to no, they just wasted their time, as we ended up winning the game 12-0, and it was a pretty scrappy game, I'm going to say there, but you can see 10 line breaks, 8 to us, 8 to them. We had more tackles though, so it was a pretty competitive game, I've got to say. So I think 12-0 is a pretty, it's the right scoreline, I'd have to say. So we pick up 3 players, 8, 2, and 9. Let's take a look. So Jacob Lillyman, he can only play prop in this game. I think it's the same as real life, but he's a Queensland representative. He's a very good player. 86 rated on this game, and I think that's the best prop that we've got. So he'll be coming into the side. Lola Hea, he played wing for them, but he can play 5'8", fullback, halfback. He'll be someone I'd be looking to use maybe off the bench. Lulawa's, pretty much, the same as Lola Hea, but I think I prefer Lola Hea just due to more pace. But Lulawa is a great pickup as well. Maybe we can find a spot for him, I don't know. But that's where the video is going to end. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you leave a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke and YT's my Facebook. My Twitter handle, I should say, not Facebook. And leave the comments. I definitely go and read them, and I reply to all of them if it lets me. And that's where the video is going to end. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.